Well, we've just left Mablethorpe and got some petrol along the way. Got to admit, Mablethorpe looked absolutely fantastic. Coming down the main street, they had like cafes and little chippies and so on all the way along the street. It looked like a proper holiday little resort. And I reckon my missus would love it out here. It's got everything she'd want. Nice bit of beach. She likes the sea breeze. And like I say, chippies and cafes everywhere. She'd absolutely love it. Oh, and shops. Yeah, shops, of course. Mustn't forget shops, must we? The only thing that stops her coming over here is that she thinks the east coast is the cold coast. So she doesn't really want to come and spend a holiday here. Although we did go up to Scarborough. She loves Scarborough. So did I. Whippy was a little bit different, but she enjoyed Scarborough for sure. So I think I'll probably have a look, see what kind of things are here, accommodation wise, and see what I can find. As I say, we have stopped for a bit of fuel. I didn't really need to buy fuel. I think I'd done about 100 miles on that tank full, and I think we've probably got something like 100 miles to get back. With Valium, I think I can do about 200 miles on a tank full. So in principle, I didn't need to, but while we're there, I thought, yeah, I've got to get filled up. I'll fill up again when we get back to Tuxford. I did enjoy my lunch. I had 2 battered black pudding and chips. Can't beat black pudding. You really just can't. And putting batter on it, just, I don't know, out of this world. Absolutely bloody loved it. We did get separated into 2 groups. About 7 or 8 of us decided to head off up the street. We found another chippy and tucked in there. The others looked all right, but it was a bit of a queue. I don't want to brag, because this is not something to brag about, because it's really not that much. But I'm going to say I did my bit for charity while we were in Sutton-On-Sea. I'm bursting for a pee, and the toilets were closed, but they had a hall with a bit of a charity event going on, and toilets. So we wandered down, going to borrow a toilet. And he said, yeah, if you put some money in the charity box. Put a quid in, went out a wee, come out. A few of the others of us that were up at their far distant chippy all did the same thing. So we made it big. But I'd say £1 isn't a lot, is it? And I don't know what the charity was. Pardon? I have been enjoying these roads. These are the kind of roads that I do like. I don't mind hairpins. I'll do them. I think they're challenging, and I think that's the reason why I'm prepared to do them. Oh, and they tend to go up quite high, and I don't like heights, so I like the look of them. So I just knuckle down and get on with it. But far and away my favourite roads are those with long sweeping bends. Everything just feels right with those, and I can do mile after mile after mile of them. And this is the way these roads are turning out. A lot of really good roads along here. We have lost a couple of riders. As I was coming up to the roundabout, the marker was there pointing off to the left. But I saw the rider go straight past and straight across the roundabout and away. Don't know who it was. I don't know who the marker was either, as it happens, but I've been told by Bob that we're missing 2 people because the marker headed off after the other chap to go and find him and bring him back. Hopefully they know we're going to be in Rugby, and hopefully they know how to find their way there. Otherwise it might be a case we probably won't see them again until you get back to Tuxford. I think this might be Rugby. I don't know. It looks a bit more built up than anything we've seen so far. Got kind of used to seeing one or two houses here and there. Sometimes maybe 4 or 5, or possibly stretching to a street. But it seems to be a bit more substantial than all of that. Yeah, it's Rugby. Nice little square. I think I've seen this. I looked at it online on Google Man. It's a nice little bit of a car park in the centre of the village or town, whatever you want to call it. So this is where we're going to stop for a little bit. Got to admit, they like their takeaways around here. There's a takeaway for pretty much everything that you might want. Right, you're getting about 12 to a litre. How many litres does your bike hold? Okay, so 12, 122, 244 you'll be getting. If you set yourself 240 on a tank full and reset it to 0 each time you stop, so now we're on our way back. We left Rugby, and now I'm hoping we're heading back to Tuxford. I am feeling a little bit tired along this stretch. It's beginning to sort of tell on me a little bit. I've done 160 miles so far on my trip meter, and the sat nav saying I've still got about 30 to go. Oh, it is getting a little bit tough, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah.